Hi Aquarius, welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for What is My Ex Thinking? So, I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is going to be a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So, Aquarius, here we go. What is my ex thinking? What is my ex thinking? Okay, the overall energy of this reading, the Ten of Cups. The two of you, it seems to me, had love for each other at some point. And it was a really good thing for a while. What the heck happened? This is sunshine and rainbows, union of two people. There's even a couple children here, like there's family. Let's read on. Let's find out why the Ten of Cups surrounds your whole reading. Up here, in your highest energy, Aquarius, is the Emperor. Are you kind of stubborn? Are you kind of like, you see how, you see things the way you think they should be, and you really don't waver very easily from that. The Emperor is very well liked and respected, but there is this stubborn side. This is the card for Aries, so you might have Aries strong in your chart someplace or around this reading in somebody else's chart. This is your highest energy card. It's almost like you're sticking to your guns, whatever it is. You don't want to budge. You don't want to give in to something here. I think it might be to them coming back. I have the Four of Cups here. This is an offer, a cup, like an apology. It's a love apology or offer. Like trying again. Let's try again. I don't see you really entertaining that offer. You're not really looking at it. You're not reaching for it. You're trying to ignore it. You're moving forward on your own, it looks like. This is your plan anyway. Your plan is to move forward, and to move forward, pretty swiftly. This is the card for Cancer. You might have Cancer in your chart. You might have Cancers around this reading, or, strong in somebody else's chart. So under the Emperor in your energy, now the top line is your energy, the middle line is both your energies, and the bottom line is their energy. So we're still in your energy reading this Eight of Cups. This is about the walking away. So it kind of feels like, I'm not sure who walked away. Kind of feels like you did, mostly. But they might have. This could be both ways. It could be, for some of you, one of you walked away, and for others, the other person walked away. This is really strong in your energy right now. Walking away from the Ten of Cups. I think you're both got this on your mind, like you had a good thing and now it's not there any longer. That might be why they try to come back and restart this relationship. There's a lot of stress and confusion and anxiety associated with this Ten of Cups. So when you look at it, you just feel, this is what you feel, stressed. There's a confusion associated with this Ten of Cups. And that's probably why, another reason you don't accept that cup. I think right now you feel like you just want to move forward from the whole thing and leave the whole thing behind. You want to move forward from the stress and anxiety. This is a happy card. So I think at one point it was really good, and then it became hard. It became stressful. So let's read on. In their energy now, I have the Five of Swords. This is under the Eight of Cups, the walking away part. It's almost like a tower moment, the breaking up. They have not forgotten about you. They have all the truth that they need, so they have all the swords here. They have more swords than what they even need. But they're looking back at you. as if you were the one that walked away, because I have two cards, you know, for them of looking at the other person walking away. But this is telling me that they have not forgotten about you, can't get their mind off you. They're wondering about you. It's right next to the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is right under the Ten of Cups. There was some kind of outside influence here. There was something going on that interfered with this relationship. A third party, a third person that interferes. It can be any number of things. It could have something to do with work. But this is like butting heads. It's like not seeing eye to eye. But it feels like there is another influence going on here, which helped contribute to this Ten of Cups falling to pieces. I have the Five of Cups in their highest energy. Now, you may not know that there's another influence going on here, because this is not even in your energy at all, right here. It's under the Ten of Cups. I feel like they know. So I have the Five of Cups in their energy too. They're very disappointed, and they might be disappointed in themselves. They're stressed, anxious, and confused, just as you are, over this whole ordeal. But they're looking at the spilled cup, so you know they're really like, you know, they're just like the card looks. They're feeling sorry for themselves. They may have kicked those cups over themselves in kind of a tantrum type thing about love, like it never works out, you know. But it seems to me that they do try to come back in. Now, I call this the card of hope because there's two cups behind this figure. So they may be able to turn around and see the cups of love. They might have done that, like I say, and picked one of them up and came forward with it. But they cannot forget about you. They're really feeling down in the dumps right now. And they're also confused, and they have a lot of stress going on here, and because they can't get you off their mind. They know they had a good thing with you. That Three of Pentacles had a lot to do with what happened. Whatever that is, it could be just about anything. We'll see what other cards come out. If it starts pointing to a third party, I will tell you. For Aquarius, please. What are their exes thinking? Oh my gosh. Oh my heck. Okay, well. Let's start in your highest energy. You got the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you know, remember I said you're kind of stubborn? You are. You have this stubborn streak. The Four of Pentacles is you're staying put. You're not budging. Money could have been an issue of some sort, but this is the only card I see that it could have been. I think you're just kind of stuck, like your feet are glued to these pentacles. They're heavy. They're weighing you down. So it feels like pride of some sort, almost. But it could be just be stubbornness, like you know what you want, and you know, by God, if they can't provide it, you're out of there, type thing. But you know, you also know, I have the Four of Wands here, and what's really crazy is I have the Six of Cups right next to it. You absolutely know that this is a divine connection, okay? This is, you had a beautiful thing going at one point. 1111, it's very spiritual. It's a spiritual connection. It's a union of two people with love and joy and happiness. And they're definitely a soulmate. I got two cards, of a soulmate here. You might have known them since childhood sometime, like teenage years, or even before, it doesn't really matter, even as babies, you know, for this card to come out. But regardless, you've known them in other lifetimes. So that's your connection. And I'd say it's a really strong one to have both these cards come out in your highest energy. So it might have had to do with commitment or something, having, you know, this Four of Pentacles in your highest energy, that maybe they just weren't willing to commit or something. But you feel the connection. You definitely know it was special. 10 of Cups surrounds this whole reading. There was a lot of love. 10 Cups, you can't have more at some point. And you know, that 10 of Cups might still be there. As stubborn as you're being, I think you still love them. I do. Under the Four of Pentacles. Now, if this doesn't sound like your reading, it's not. If it does, it probably is. It's a general reading. Okay, so I have Temperance right under that Four of Pentacles, and pretty close to all that stress and confusion. This is your guardian angels and spirit guides. They're trying to get you to balance, get rebalanced. You got 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the land. They really need you to pull both feet out, get balanced on the land, because you're in an emotional kind of place. On one hand, you're grounded, but on the other hand, you're not. Okay, so they're trying to get things worked out for you, for your better. They're working really hard. They're mixing that potion back and forth. So you're not alone in this whole thing. So this is the card for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or in theirs someplace or around the reading. Temperance is right next to the Justice card. This is the card for Libra. So Libra might be strong in your chart, might be around this reading, strong in somebody else's. But didn't I just say that Temperance, your guardian angels and spirit guides are trying to help you get balanced? That's what this Justice card is all about. It's all about finding your balance and getting those scales balanced, because this relationship somehow just kicked you off your kilter here. And so your sword is up, you're rebalancing those scales, and you're going to protect that balance. And it has to do with this Four of Wands energy. So I don't know, maybe they wanted a commitment, it was too fast, you know, maybe that's what made you run away, you're afraid of commitments. I don't know what it was, but it really threw you off balance. You're getting your balance back with the help from your guardian angels and spirit guides. And right next to the Justice card is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is communication through texting, email, Facebook, Zoom, whatever, through the airways. Well, this is right under the Soulmate card here. It's right next to you balancing your scales. I don't think it's over. I think you're still in communication with this other person, even though you're kind of like not ready for them to come back yet. I think there's a lot to talk about here, and it's going to be talked about. Now we're in their energy. King of Swords. Wow, if they were to turn around and see these cups right here, they would realize the truth, okay? They'd be in self-protection mode, though, because they have their sword up too, okay? But the thing is they're protecting themselves from the truth. And whatever that truth is, I think they know more than you do about what went wrong in this relationship. But there is a truth here that they're trying to deny. Okay, well, Temperance is above the King of Swords. They have their guardian angels and spirit guides around them too. They're trying to work really hard to get them to get rebalanced. And what it is the Ace of Cups is right next to the King of Swords. It's right under the Justice card. I don't think they'll be rebalanced until they're back in your life. I think that's part of both of you. So if you don't like this reading, don't give me a thumbs down. Just click out of it, or you know, and move on to the next reading. This is a general reading, but in this reading, this possible air energy Excuse me, it might be strong, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in their chart or yours. They have a lot of love here. This cup that they come in with, they really are sincere about it. Remember 10 cups of love surrounding this whole reading? They still love you. You still love them. You still love them, and I think Temperance is trying to get all this balanced out through conversation here. And on the other side, in their highest energy, through all this conversation, they're going to have to be strong. This is the card for Leo, by the way, so Leo might be strong in their chart or yours or around this reading. But that infinity symbol is about knowing and intuition. So they're going to know what they're going to have to do. If they want to hand you a cup of love and have you accept it, they know what they're going to have to do, and they're going. It's going to take all the strength they have in order to do it. They're going to have to dig deep, and it's going to be through all this texting, this back and forth. It's going to be about the love. I don't even know if they've even told you how they feel, but they love you, and they've been trying not to go that far in this relationship. But it's getting to a point they can't deny it. As much as they like to protect themselves from love, because see, they think love is hurt. Love hurts. There's a song, Love Hurts. That's how they feel about love. But they do have honest and true feelings for you, and I think it's going to come out in all this conversation. So, wow. Aquarius, this is your reading. Oh, you do have Aquarius in your chart. You absolutely do. You are in their energy high. You're high in their energy, but they're trying to protect themselves from you for the love they have for you. Okay, Aquarius, this was your reading, and I thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance.